Hello and welcome to the Salt Collect channel, where we haven't been collecting buckets of salt for very long, for some time, but we're back. Reason being, I've moved to a co-working spot, and so it's quite difficult for me to get my setup home and do things. So I leave my setup mainly in the co-working spot, and then finding time to make and record videos there is very difficult. Anyway, back to the Boltyn Cheerios. I'll be playing a non-NIMBY list today. I actually don't like the NIMBY lists out there, and the ones that I've been experimenting with. You know, I can't bring myself to play yellow Nimbalism just to make another card work. It brings it down to 0 for 5, maybe 0 for 5 with conditional 0 for 5, I should say, plus a lot of 2 blocks, a lot of non-light cards. And so I find I'm just doing better on traditional style decks. I think at the moment Boltyn needs the good mix of yellows, lights, charge cards. All those ratios really need to work smoothly together. You want your View the Vanguard's turn to work, you want your Lumina turns to hit. The only weakness being, we're losing our deck every time Lumina hits. Sometimes it's nice to keep cards in the deck. Regardless, Soul is good. I'm beginning to think that our best card is actually Celestial Cataclysm. If we're able to build the Soul, this makes 2 card 11s possible. And whenever I play it, I feel like I'm in a good position to win the game. Not always, but often enough. This deck is my Cheerios style deck, Charge Light Brigade, a lot of zero costers. I don't even play Banneret of Courage. That's how much I want to avoid 1 costers. But Spirit of War, Charge Light Brigade are just average cards by themselves, and Take Flight, I've wanted this to be Take Flight so many times. But it all works, it gels. Like, when you're looking at Boltyn, you can't look too much at individual cards, you have to look at the whole bigger picture. Maybe more so, I don't know, I'm not building other decks, it's hard for me to say, but maybe more so than other heroes, because of it needs to be light, it needs to be yellow, how many charge cards do we have? I'm sure you have those ratios, similar ratios with other heroes, like how many allies, how many 6 power cards in Rhinar, how many arrows, how many pumps, all that stuff. So anyways, not much else has changed. I've kept Rabble in. You can replace this with E-Strike. You could even replace 3 Rebels and 2 Tenacities and maybe a Steel Hand for the Nimbalism package. So 3 Nimbies, 3 Nimbalisms, and another Nimbalism here. What you're doing though is you're getting rid of 1 light card and 2 yellows. So you're getting rid of 3 useful cards for our deck and replacing them with non-light, non-yellows, which I don't like. I think the upside of playing Boltyn cards, light warrior cards, is consistency, and Boltyn is already an inconsistent hero, so I don't want to make it more inconsistent than it needs to be. Results wise, not doing too badly. My results, 86 games, 81%. I'm going to be very honest here. I had one day, it was here. Where was it? Here, I think. I lost 14 games. I was just on this mad streak, and I just deleted that day because it wasn't a reflection of, I felt anyways. Maybe half those games, but I was just in this mode of fuck it. I'm bit of rage quitting, bit of whatever. So this could drop a little bit, but I've been on days like this when I've been in the zone, and that potential to do that is what I'm looking at, versus those days when I'm not on my game and I'm not thinking about stuff. I'm distracted. I'm not bringing in Kabuto for warrior matchups. I'm bringing in Tunic for Soulborn matchups by accident. That's sort of what the day was. Biggest struggle so far has been Kasai of the Golden Sand. It's always close, but it's just tough to break through there. I don't think it's this bad. It's not great, but I don't think it's this bad. Kano I absolutely hate. It doesn't feel 50-50. It feels like they just, if I don't, they can have it, I lose. Auxilio, it's definitely not this. I feel like it's much tougher. Dash.io, I don't think is as favored as I used to think. They've become better at setting up turns and not just bashing out boost cards. There is that. I think I figured out this matchup. A lot of people say it's difficult, but I when I play it, I'm going to win most of the time. It just takes a lot of reps and a strategy where cull doesn't matter, the other one, disruption card, doesn't matter. You put the onus on them to win the game, and it's actually difficult for Vincent to continuously get the go again, get the rune chance, get whatever. They can do it, and they'll win when they do that. But if they can't do it, they'll fatigue. I'm not playing the game to fatigue them, but it's definitely a matchup where I'm not afraid of at all. Puff and Hightail, depend what goes around. They have the boost deck and they have the pirate deck. Pirate deck I think I'm more scared of because of the CNCs, double CNCs, and they even play Pummel. Been lucky against a couple of Riptides. Sir Boltyn Break of Dawn. I think this was all. One loss was to Flame Dog. One win was against Flame Dog, and I can't remember the other win. But yeah, Flame Dog taught me a lesson here. All the other stuff is pretty standard, pretty expected. Jarl, I think I've been lucky a few times. Ira, I've got this matchup pretty much sorted. It's still not easy, but I think I know how to do that. Katsu's, you just got to know when to block. Gravy Bones, I think he's more difficult as the decks develop. He can do some crazy stuff, but the on-hits do help us a lot in that matchup. And Marlin, on my other deck, I'm like 50-50 into Marlin. If she gets rolling, then it's painful. Three of a kind hurts, so keep up the armor for that. And then the brutes, I don't think we worry too much about the brutes. Who else we need to look at? Slip through the cracks is tough. Arachne's tough. Syndra I think is okay for us, pretty good, and Fi's the same there. And then only one game against these guys, so it's hard to use. I mean, we should be losing most of the time against Fang and against Florian. Okay, let's get into a couple games. Where are we? Pure Filth. Here we go. I'm not playing against Kano. I'm not playing against Cecilio. Those guys will just get me super salty. So we ain't doing that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to walk around like we own the place. Boom. That's what we do. That is what we do. There's a little thing, I don't know if you guys heard of it, taking over the world now. It's called AI. And it can animate some images for you. Check this out. Okay. So we definitely go Kaboots, we go Warpath, we go Sinkies, Savings. I think we got a 63 in this matchup. I think we do that. Not entirely sure. Maybe Ravenous is better, but this is the block. The block is low there, so let's do that. See how we go. Do I have Kabuto? Yes, I have Kaboots. So I want to keep you in Arsenal. because you're definite go again, so we can start with Express Lightning. He got 66 cards, so I don't know what he's playing at. Dawnblade Dorinthea can definitely fatigue us because they don't trigger any of our on hits, our Boltyn abilities. So, and what they can do is they can pivot really well when we like trying to build up. Like, you know what, I'm gonna get some counters on Dawnblade now. So deal with it. Trot along, chap. Provoke. Okay. This could be a matchup where we search up Spirit early. Okay, we can block 6 here. Warrior's Valor. That sucks. What are they pitching? Pitch a red, please. Nice. That's what we like to see. Pitch a red. Nice. So they ain't coming in for more than this, right? Let's do this. Then I got Beaming Sword, Illuminate. So this is also a red, which means it doesn't matter. It's going to Arsenal, so it's good for them to have that. That would have been a pretty good turn if they went into Horus Valor into Blade Flurry. It's called Blade Flurry or Blade Fury? I might just have time for the one game, but better than nothing. I want to get something out for you guys. It's been a while since I've posted anything. Okay, nice. Snag. Do we just let it go? I think the 3 damage is worth more. Yeah, I mean, he's got everything in the deck, I reckon. Do we illuminate? I don't mind illuminate in this point. We don't illuminate. Let's just go for that. Now we just hope doesn't. Now we know it's snag. Our V turns might not be as fun. We got V. We got the V. Okay, nice. I like it. This is what we wanted. I mean, luckily we drew the sink below. Sure. Okay, so that's not going to hit. Okay, so we got rid of 3 power cards in 1 turn. Very nice. You could Bolter as something here. And then I think we be the Vanguard. You might Kabuto, which is fine. Dauntless, fine. What does that do? Yeah. We takes 6. Crack him if you want. He ain't cracking it. Okay, so I do have 2 cards here that will get me soul if they hit. If they hit, right? That's the question. So I might just pump 3 in. I do have the Celestial Cataclysms, so let's put 3 in. If he doesn't Kabuto here, I'll be very surprised. He's not Kabutoing. I love it. This is the ultimate time to Kabuto, because my sword is worth the most at this point. It's not going to be worth more than this at any other point in the game. Right now, that Kabuto was worth an 8 block. Nice. And then we hit for 7 with Illuminate. Blocks have been bad on his part so far. So against a very good Dory, they would probably have 60 cards in the deck, and they would have blocked that, and they wouldn't have wasted vanilla damage blocks. There's a Celestial, which I think will eat up now. It's totally fine. And we'll put Saving Grace in Arsenal. We have 1 more Celestial. Do we? We just need 1, really. Nice, getting damage in. So the plan from him isn't to fatigue then, which is encouraging for us. Ripple away. Okay. Always love to see that. Get the value. Not what I want to see. So we are going to... What are we going to do here? What am I getting rid of? Am I getting rid of charge? Because this hand is not... We have to get rid of cards here, right? I think we have to get rid of Sink Below. So let's do a Sink Below for now. See what he does. I'm going to get rid of Charge the Light Brigade in case we draw yellow. Not the yellow I wanted. Okay, so this is the second Blade Flurry. I'm happy to do this, right? And coming for 2 damage with Raiden. And then be the Vanguard. Might be taking damage next turn, which is fine. Take action. Boom. 2, let's go. Let's go. Okay, not bad. So here I'm just gonna Kabuto. I don't want to waste blocks on this. My Kabuto is gonna block a lot of damage anyways. It's going to block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be worth 7 here. Now, do I keep Courageous Steel Hand? Provoke. Fine. Okay, I'll take 3, and then I'm going to I'm going to try to get rid of his Kabuto here. And I think it's a race. And then if we can get some damage through now, depending on what we draw next, it could just be a flat out race. After that, we ignore what he does because, well, Reprise. We just ignore Reprise, right? And we still have 4 armor block up. If he Kabuto's here, it's totally fine, I think. It's a high value Kabuto, or he's not doing it. He must have a D-react. Shelter. Okay, fine. One thing I do need to watch out for is the second and or third snag. Okay, also fine. Not what I want to see. Trot along. Fine. I might just armor block here. If he's got CNC next, that's fine. And I think I'll be using my View the Vanguard. Charging my View the Vanguard. Puncture. That's frustrating. Still okay. Because we'll be putting him down to... We'll be doing 9 damage next turn. We'll block with Charge the Light Brigade here. If he wants to use Brave Forge Bracers, he can. Yeah, he's going to use Brave Forge. And we block here and here. So far we've kept him off Tunic. Off Dawnblade Cannon, which is good. Life Lead is good. Via the Vanguard and Arsenal, we are going to lose value on that for sure with Kabuto. But whatever's, right? Whatever's. Okay, let's get 3 damage in here. D-React, be my guest. Totally fine. It means our turn's going to be pretty good. Okay, that's good. We get a freebie turn now. Please no crappy. Okay. Kind of annoying. We just don't have the soul to do stuff. Do I just charge 3? Maybe I do, right? We get Dorinthea. I think it's just safer to do that. And then if I need to beacon, I can beacon next turn for something. Maybe, I don't know. on charge into, under the assumption he is going to Kabuto me here. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Okay, sure. I don't know why he's not Kabutoing. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so we need to hit here in order to get Boltyn Blade going. Nice, we hit. Quite risky. I really don't know why I didn't Kabuto. And then we're coming for 9. So yeah, I mean, this game is pretty much over. He would have saved 8 health with 1 Kabuto. Charge Light Brigade. Do we keep beaming? I don't know if we just saved soul at this point. I think we do. Like, we can get 2 cards out of his hand now, right? 1 soul's worth 3 damage. We need a big turn. And we don't need to worry too much about life. I'll keep the soul. I'll just let him hit for the time being. Okay. So we don't give it go again. What does he do? D-react. I'll give it go again in case we draw a yellow. Take on the chin. Okay, fine. It's just a block. And then it's just a 1 card block for us. Okay. Sure. What can we use with this? That's the question. Take the 3 for sure. Then maybe we go... I want to keep Illuminate because it is... We need you... Well... Take for 3. Give it go again. I don't think we'll get much value out of you. We're taking damage no matter what. Yeah. So do this. We're gonna get, but maybe we should have kept it. I think we still have steel hands, right? Courageous steel hands. Which could be our savior. No, we don't. We're all gone. Damn it. Puncture. Okay. Maybe there's Lumina here. Okay, good. So we're free to Lumina whenever we want. Not what I wanted. but whatever. How do we do this then? That's the question. We really need some soul. Sure, go again. I just got to give him everything, basically. I don't need tunic, but I think we're gonna get decked out here. Don't know how I can get through this. He's got to block quite a few stuff here, right? So we'll go, you sending you in. He's got D-reacts to deal with it. How many left? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're in a bit of trouble. Okay, so that was our lot. We don't have any more power cards. We are in trouble. So we take the Illuminate. Oh, we got Savings Grace. That's good. We'll just do this. Let's do that. Let's build up some soul. Maybe I should have waited for Saving Grace, to be honest. Okay, fine. Okay, so I've got a plan to use a Celestial Cataclysm. Yeah, we are probably going to lose this based on fatigue. We're going to set up one big turn, right? Twin Blade. That's all we got left. Okay, Walk Right Up Bologna does work. I think I'm going to block 3 here, and then engulfing, and then do that. Baby. And then we save, then we go next turn big. Okay, 4. We take it. We might be able to sneak a War Cry in here. Okay. We take it, right? We have an okay-ish turn. We go Bolt of Courage for 6, blocks of 2. Yeah, I think we can win next turn. Oh man, what do we do here? Oh god. Check his deck. We say no, we take it. We take it. Can he do more? Oh no, he can't. He can. I'll block here just in case. Oh man. Oh, that's close. What we can do here is potentially more damage. No, let's just do this. Okay, so if he's got a D-react, he can do something. The D-react he needs is a shelter, which he probably has. Let's see. This needs to be D-react, basically. Yeah, I was talking about how good this card is. It did take us time to build it up. It was NIMBY, yeah, maybe it would have been quicker to get to this point. But we managed to get a soul. Our life lead was pretty good. Okay, is it double D react? 1. Okay. What can we do here? I guess if it's Oasis, we don't get through. Okay. What is it? Potion? Snag. Oh, nice. Okay, so the snag ended up being good for us. If you block with 2 cards there, we would have lost. Well, no, it would have gone to 6. Yeah, we would have. Then what would we draw? Oh, horrible. Horrible, horrible. We just lose at that point. So yeah, the D-react was the card he needed to live. I could have won the previous turn with Warcry. Maybe I should have just done that. I just thought, what did I have? I had 13, 16, 17, 18 damage in my hand. So yeah, that helped. Anyways, GG, homepage. I didn't get to do any of my, I keep forgetting that I can do these. When I Lumina Ascension. Or when I'm not doing too well, we say thank you, goodbye. Anyways, that's it for today. I don't know much. Yeah, I'll try get another video. I might do shorter videos, 1 game instead of 3 more often, or find a time and just do the 3 games, just so we get an idea of the deck. Much closer game than I thought it would be. Initially, I didn't think his blocking was very good, but because he had 60, 70 cards in his deck, it wasn't too important for him to throw those cards away. But he could have saved those blocks for on hits. Could have lost, and it could have won earlier. It is what it is. Until next time.